Supervising Ranger Gary Huey here at Hungry Valley.
And I'm Ranger Rob Pickett at Hungry Valley.
Visitors have a real good chance of seeing deer. A lot of deer in the area. I see them about every morning when I start off for work. There are a lot of small mammals in the area. We have coyote, like you may frequently encounter even in the city. If you're a little luckier, you might get to see a bobcat in the evening. Some mammals that are rarely seen, they're actually mountain lion in the area, and all these mountains in the local area. And just last week there was a brush fire, and the fire crews actually did spot a lion, and that was just right on the edge of our park boundary. So they were actually lucky to see it because they're extremely rare, and they don't like people, so they usually hide out. You don't see them a lot. There are, of course, a lot of mice. There are kangaroo rats that you might see out here at night, and there are assorted reptiles and snakes. They have a good chance of seeing out here. Well, if you encounter a rattlesnake, basically rattlesnakes, they're not going to try to eat anything bigger than they can fit in their mouth. So people are a threat and they're afraid of you, and they'll usually try to back away from you. If they're rattling, it means you're within their safety or their comfort zone. So it's best to walk away from them and keep your distance. Here you may have riders may not hear them because they're on their dirt bikes, and so if you were to run them over or get too close to them just out riding, they may try to strike you. And but if you're out walking around, you don't want to be too quiet when you're walking around. Make a little bit of noise. Kick a few rocks now and then. Be careful of under rocks where they may try to keep out of the hot summer sun, and some of those kinds of things. But if you hear them, back away from that. And it's a very distinctive sound that you'll want to back away from. As far as cats go,
bobcats really aren't a threat to people. They're about as scared of you as you're scared of them, and they tend to. We have some bobcats that are very calm, and they just look at you and just slowly walk away. They don't really run, but they're not threatening to people. So as far as mountain lions go, I would just say you want to raise your arms, maybe yell, make some noise. I'm not necessarily saying throw a rock at them because we don't want to harm the animals, but maybe near them, in a bush next to them, just anything you can do to make them think that you're not food, because food runs from them.
One of the main threat of fire, of course, is campfires, and we allow here in the park campfires in designated fire pits. We get a lot of wind up here, so that's always a real concern of ours. Other threats, of course, are smoking and cigarettes. That's another common cause. Additionally, because we are a park that's an off-highway vehicle park, we're worried about vehicles, especially that they are equipped with spark arresters, and of course hot engines. We're worried about guys that may crash and drop their bikes. That could be another source of a fire.
We also want to give out a few resources for you, like a phone number and an email address, in case anyone has any additional questions about the park, about off-highway vehicles, or rules, regulations, or what to see when you come out to this park. And so for the phone number, it'd be 661, area code 661-248-7007. And the office staff's really nice. If they don't know the answer, they can put you in contact with a ranger who can get that info for you. And the website that you'd want to do is www.ohv.parks, which would be parks.ca.gov, G-O-V. And that has a lot of information on it. You can look at all the state-run off-highway vehicle parks. There's about 10 of them. You can download maps. There's special event calendars so you can know when events are coming up. So it's a really good resource. I recommend going to that website just if you want to know more information about the sport, about California-run off-highway vehicle parks.
We look forward to seeing you out in the parks and specifically here in Hungry Valley.